welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tessie. If today is your first time of coming across this channel, you are welcome and I hope you enjoy this video. Guys, I am here to introduce to you a new episode of mine that I know that you people will enjoy and love. It is called Life in Your 20s, and under Life in Your 20s, we are going to be dissecting it, making it a series. And now I am going to introduce to you, I have a guest, and today's topic is planning your life and still leaving room for God's plan in your 20s. Yes, guys, I have a guest around, and it's my brother, my friend, and here is Ugo. Let's welcome Ugo. Yeah, now we have Ugo. Ugo, please, can you introduce yourself to my people?
Hello, everyone. Nice to be here. My name is Goslow Ugochukwu BCK, and I'm very, very pleased to be here. Thank you for the invitation very much. I'm glad to be here, really.
And we are so happy to bring you here, and we are happy to see you. Okay, let's just get right to the video. Okay, I want to ask you this question, Ugo. Like, are you really happy where you are? I know that you are in your 20s.
Yeah.
Are you happy right now, or will you change something? Do you want to change something, or will you say, okay, God, I am happy where I am?
First of all, in life, are never completely satisfied because, you always try to get better.
Yeah.
But I'm really contented and I'm happy for what God has given and what I have achieved. There's a lot to get. But, when you look
But are you happy? Anyway?
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you happy with your state right now?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy. But on the other hand, I would like to get more. I would like to do more. I would like to get better. I would like to improve myself and my world around me. That for sure.
Yeah.
That's something about me.
And the topic of today is planning your life and still leaving room for God's plans in your 20s.
Yeah.
And I want to know what you think about that topic. What do you think?
First of all, it's a very interesting topic. I want to really thank you for bringing this topic to me.
Thank you anyway.
Yeah. When you're talking about planning your life and your 20s, and you think about giving room for God, let's start with the first statement. That means that you're a Christian.
Yeah.
That for sure, that means you're a Christian. And if you're saying that you're a Christian, that means that you always have to have room for God. Not everybody is able to know immediately where their life, career, where they are going to. Sometimes it takes time. And many times, God doesn't reveal immediately to us what the plan He has for us. But when you are close to Him and you have a relationship with Him, when you are planning for your future, you will also be ready to give room for God. What I mean is that, in a simple example, you can plan to become a medical doctor. Fine, that's good. But if God calls you now to become, for example, not everybody has to become a pastor.
It's not everybody that
has to become a pastor. Yeah. Maybe you have to work as an usher in the house of the God. For example, give me an example. Your working as a doctor don't have to interfere with the activity that God has called you to do.
What if it interferes? And like after all the struggle in the university, after getting all the grade, and you finally graduate and you just got this good job, you thought, okay, this is what God really wants for me, because God did not interrupt you when you were going to university, when you were going to school. God did not interrupt you when you were in 200 level, 300 level. It's when you now graduate, you've gotten this good job, and God just come, and just say, okay, now you have to leave this place and go to this place, and you know that you cannot do that your work, you cannot go to that your work anymore.
Yeah.
And it seems like God, are you really for me, or you are against me? You understand?
Yeah. There's something I always believe. God we serve is not a wicked God. Let's start from this statement. It's a good God. You say something, I've done my degrees, I've done this, I've done that, I've gotten a job. What you experience, everything you learn is not wasted. Because if God tells you, and God speaks in different ways. We always believe that God is out to come in a curtain of angel and speak to us in a voice like, my son, no.
Have God spoken to you before?
Yes, God speaks to us in different ways. Even talking to somebody can help you out to go to a direction. My university I choose, was not my original plan where I was supposed to go, for example. That was surprising. The university I went to, it was just somebody that told me, like, we're talking, and he's like, why don't you try this thing? Before I know it, that was where I found myself.
Okay, it was in your heart, then you now know that, okay, maybe God really wants
And yeah, during when I was starting the course, that was the sign that was the course I was supposed to have done was there. You know, and the course I wanted to do, I was studying day and night for it. I studied day and night for it. I didn't pass. I didn't pass for it. Could you imagine?
But they will say never give up. What if?
Yes, my plan.
Okay, let's just clear the.
Yeah.
You can still, God can still plan for you to be a doctor, and you can still go to school and not pass. You understand? And still not pass. You will still repeat it again.
Yeah.
You understand? You
My
should not
plan
give up.
My plan was.
It does not mean maybe if you try one thing you did not pass, then you just say, okay, it's not God plan for me.
Absolutely
okay,
not. Absolutely not. Because even when I failed that time, what I was planning was that let me do this course for the while, prepare, so I had time to prepare to go again for the exams. That was what my plan was. I didn't give up. I don't believe in giving up.
Yeah.
For sure. But during the course, when I started the course, I was having signals and signs that actually that was where I was supposed to have gone, because the course was in line with my future plans I wanted to go to.
Okay.
That was something for sure.
Yeah.
So if you are saying that you are planning for God, you are planning and giving room for God, that means that you also to get ready that you can plan, but get ready that what you are having can be used in the hands of God, can be used for things of God, because God can come at any time and in one way or the other and place you in a different place. That's what I believe. So you are good to plan, do your things, but always have room for Him and get ready for Him anytime.
Okay, for example, now me, we are in Europe here. When I decided to come to Europe, I don't know if God really wanted it for me, because I did not hear God spoke. God did not come to speak to me and say, "Tessie, it's time for you to move." You understand?
Yeah.
I just woke up one day and said, "Okay, I need to go," and I went to the altar and said, "God, look at my plan and all those things," and I came here. And sometimes I'll sit down and say, "Tessie, did you really do the right thing by coming here, or?" Do you think it would have been better if you stayed in Nigeria? And you understand?
Yeah.
And it's so confusing. Maybe it's God's plan for me to be here, or am I wrong that maybe I should go back to Nigeria?
Yeah.
That's God's plan for me. You understand?
Yeah.
You can't really. And that's what.
I always believe that the Bible says that all things working for good for them that love Him. If you are really after God, God will surely find a way to put you on the right track. A little deviation is not the end of the road. The fact that you are here in Italy, it might be that your place is in Nigeria. It might be. But the fact that you are here is not a waste of time, because there must be some things that maybe God wants you to learn, to know, to acquire, to grow before you go back to your place where you're in the station. It might be maybe a place is another place. Maybe Italy is a transition place for you to go maybe to London, America. You don't know. Or maybe this might be your place. But any place you are, as far as that you have God in your mind, He will surely give you direction to go to the place where you're supposed to be. Because there's no way you love God, there's no way you have God in mind, and He will not take care of you and put you to the right track. That's something for sure I believe.
Okay, I understand what you said. Okay, what you said now, I want to ask you a question from that place. I know I've heard pastors say that, okay, any land you set your foot at, any land that you travel to, God will always bless you, all the blessing from that land. You understand? How do you know that, okay, this land, since the Bible have already said that, okay, any land that you set your foot at, God will bless you from there. How will you know that, okay, this land is not for me?
Okay.
But because me as a Christian, even if I'm having difficulties like that, I will say, oh, God said any land that I put my foot on must be blessed and everything. That means it's by force. This land must be for me. You must favor me. You understand? I'll be calabashing every day and everything will not work.
Okay.
You understand?
the Bible says that, like you said, you can prosper in the land where you are. But if that is not really the place you have to be, I rate you to a certain point that you have to move. The fact that you enter that place, yes, you prosper, you get things, because always remember, I always believe something, that the prosperity is not really in the land. Yeah, lands, reality is that countries have different levels of economy, for sure. But the real prosperity is inside you. It's what you carry. It's what you carry that is the real prosperity. Let's place this thing first. Secondly, the fact that you are prospering there in that land is not compulsory that is your destination land. That's something that also put in clear. The fact that maybe for the first 1 year, 2 years you are prospering, it doesn't mean that that's the place you have to stay. And the other side, the fact that the first years you were not doing well, that doesn't mean that is not also your land. That's where the relationship with God comes in.
That means, like, as when you are planning your life, you are still leaving room for God
Absolutely.
to actually perfect it and all those
Perfectly,
things.
absolutely. God makes things for us to be perfect. Life is a journey.
Yeah.
It never ends. Life is a journey. So any place you go, yes, if you are really faithful to God, God will surely help you in that land. Even when sometimes we ourselves, because it's true that sometimes we, by stubbornness, by our own head, we just move because maybe somebody, that land is popping.
It's popping now.
That's the place.
Like Germany now.
Yeah, everybody
they are deporting people right there now.
People like will run there and maybe that was not really the original plan of God for you to be there. But sometimes God will still find a way out for you to be blessed in that land and make a way out for you to go to original plan. Like a bit again, deviation is not the end of the road, but you have to be careful. Because if you are doing things not because you have God in mind, you might end up with your own strength. And sometimes human being strength has limits.
Okay. I feel okay. Now I know that you know God, you know what you are doing. Some of us, we are just trying to make it. We are just trying to put our hand here to see what God really wants for us.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever just sit down and say, did I make a mistake by coming to this place? Or will you say, okay, because my parents is in this land, that means it's God's plan for my parents to bring me here the way your parents brought you here?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, I understand it.
Or you can still be in Nigeria and it can still be your land.
Absolutely. I've never denied that can be my land. Actually, no, absolutely. I believe that there's what they call transitions. Life is about transitions and it's about steps. So the fact that I'm here in Italy, yes, there might be a reason why I'm here in Italy, for sure. And it might be that maybe my parents took the wrong choice. For sure. No, I will not put that in place. It might be that my parents took the wrong choice because they're human being too. Might be. But even when we take the wrong choice, God can make a way out. And at the end of it, that's why I said getting close to God is one of the essential things. Because at the end of it, when you're close to God, God will find a way, even your wrong choice, to make things work out.
Okay.
And I don't think there are mistakes. Mistakes are when you regret about your actions. That is where it's called a mistake. When you don't regret when you learn your lesson of your action you did, that it can be wrong. Human beings, it's called experience. Yeah. That's how I believe in it too. So, yes, you take the wrong action, fine, it had happened. But now it's time for you to plan and get close to God. That will avoid you from next time doing the wrong thing. And also, it will help you to redirect you to the right track, to the place you're supposed to be.
Okay. Now you are here in Italy. I know that you flew to this place, Abi.
Yeah.
Not be like also a fast ground. You understand?
Yeah.
You came here now. Your parents are here.
But sorry if I cut you short. But at the end of it, are we not here?
Yeah, we are all here.
Yeah, so fly, but at the end of it.
Yes. Okay, you are here now. And as for me, anytime I see people that their parents brought here, we always say, maybe these people, they have more opportunity than me. I think I would say that these people, they are just enjoying and all those things. Will you say is your parents bringing you here and you having your parents here? Does it actually contribute to you going to school and all those things? Do you think they played a big role for you?
Yeah. For sure.
Like making your 20s easier.
Okay.
Because for me, now I came here, I have to struggle for my life. Maybe I would think that I'm passing through it all because I don't have anybody here.
Okay. I believe something. The fact that I came here, I thank God. I will not deny that. I will be a big liar to say no. I'll be a big liar. It's an opportunity. The fact that I have my family is an opportunity for sure. Nobody will deny that. That's the reality. But the fact that I have my parents here, this opportunity, is not mean that I'm better than you or I'm better than any other person that come with both.
Or you are getting it easier.
I'm getting it easier, absolutely.
I mean, you will still look for documents and all those things.
No.
Or you came here with?
Yeah, I'm not looking for documents. For sure.
But do you know the struggle that we went through looking for documents?
I follow people that have. I translate for people that need for documents. I follow them. I follow their background story. I know. I've read. I won't understand, but I know.
You know.
But I don't understand. That's the truth or the fact.
Yeah.
But the truth is that it's not how you come that will make the difference. Do you know that you'll be surprised if you look now at the present time? For example, in Verona, the people that are counted more important, the people that have a name,
and people that are doing well,
yes, that are doing really good, it's not. You'll be surprised that the majority are not those that were that came here through flight or that were bred here. You'll be surprised that those that are doing exceedingly good are people that came through a hard way. I'm not saying that having the hard way is always the best way. I'm not saying that, absolutely not, because it's always a big challenge. But it's an opportunity. It depends on the individual. If a person is able to grab the opportunity, yes, obviously, you are starting the race like with advantage.
Yeah.
But the fact that you are starting the race with advantage will not guarantee you that you reach there first. You reach there first. You understand? Your individual matters a lot.
Yeah.
I would say yes. Having my parents here brought me here was a big opportunity and it helped for sure. But
climb that ladder down. Yeah. We would have been climbing it small, but you just jump to that ladder.
I had to work myself out. I had to do my part for sure. Absolutely. Everybody had to do his own part. If you believe that because you brought somebody to bring you here in Italy and you have flights and everything, you think that you are better or you're an advantage of others, before you know it, you'll be at the back. Those that came will be running faster because they understand the opportunity they have, they understand what the struggle they had to, and that's why they go better. That's one thing I want to make it clear, put it clear for sure. Yeah. But yes, I too have my challenges because I'm a human being.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Because maybe the way you are just speaking is like you have everything. You are good. You are doing
absolutely. Well. Absolutely. We thank God with what we have, but it's obviously have our challenges. Because if not, that means that all of us will be trying to pushing people from coming to fly to come here. Because that's a guarantee that life is okay.
Life is doing well.
But that's an opportunity, and then the rest is you to work it out.
Can you list some of the struggle for us, like some of the struggle in your 20s? Okay, let's not talk about you. Who brought you here? Can you tell us some of your struggle?
Yeah. No, for example, now
being in your 20s, like you are in your 20s now. Yeah.
You know, being that I'm a Nigerian, I'm a very proud Nigerian. I really love my culture and I really love where I come from. For sure, that's what I want to make clear. You know, I didn't want to just, school here alone and just behave like the other, because there's a mentality about you go to school, you go to work, and that's all. I wanted to also, I'm somewhat ambitious. I wanted to create something for myself. And while I was, the Italians, they will be only going to school alone.
Just go to school.
Only to school alone.
Working,
and that's it. I've been working since I was 15 in this land. Since I was 15, I was working. Even my high school, my mates will be going to, during the summer, my mates will be going to go vacation, enjoy themselves. I will be in farm. I'll be doing farm work. I've been doing farm work since like I was 15. Every summer I'll be working in farm. I did it for 4 years. So I've been trying to, that's because I want to go somewhere. I don't want to just be contented. I want to I don't want to be mediocre, sorry. I want to do something more.
Yeah.
And that's the lifestyle, something that we Nigerians will have a lot. We want to know.
We want to do something more.
Want to be the best. So I always believe that creating something, learning and being active, industrious helps a lot. And I've been trying now, in my 20s now at this moment. I'm still schooling, for example. I'm still in my masters, and I'm working too. Why? Because I believe that if you really want to get up there, you have to work it out.
And what if you have been getting your masters and schooling and all those things is not God's plans for you?
Well, it's not a waste of time, because what I learned, what I gained from my school, I can use it in the things of God.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Everything you learn, anything you acquire, is an addition to you that you can use.
No knowledge is wasted.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything I acquired up to now can be used in the things of God, for sure.
Okay. Right now we are going to go for a short break. We'll be back very soon. Please don't click out. Stay tuned. Thank you for coming back. Thank you. Okay. Now I want to ask you now, what is the advice that you will give to people like us that are still in their 20s, and even you understand? I know that you still need some advice. Yeah. Okay, what's that one thing that you apply to your life that you want us to also apply to our life? Understand?
There's something I would like to tell everyone, we always find challenging. I believe that the first thing is to know yourself. Spend time to know yourself. Is a very important thing. Spend time to know yourself. Yeah. Spend time to know God. And when you know yourself and you know God, it becomes easy for you to create also a vision. When you are in your 20s, it's important for you to have a destination where you are going to.
Where you are going to.
Exactly.
Like, this is the place. And even if you are not really sure God is really wants you to be there, but at least have a destination, I have somewhere that I'm going to, and I'm working towards that place.
And when you are planning for that place, always have in the back of your mind that if God have not spoken to you directly, or you are not sure of what God wants you to do, have in the back of your mind that where you are going to, God's plans can come in. Yeah. So always create room. When you are putting your vision, when you're creating your plan, always have room for the things of God. That's one of the major things. And believe me or not, and that's the only thing I always tell myself, be confident of yourself. Because if God Almighty gave us the opportunity to see today, that means He are giving us another chance. Yeah. And if God that knows it all are giving you another chance, why won't you yourself give you another chance? Everybody does mistake. Everybody can get it wrong. Yeah. It's normal.
Even if maybe you are planning for that your goals, trying to get a degree or trying to get a work or and it's not forthcoming true. Yeah. You should still know that it doesn't mean that God is not on my plan. Yeah. Maybe God does not want me to do this thing. Let me try to do or that things, and it can still mean that God just wants you to pass through those struggles so that when you get to where He will put you, so that you will be able to value and use that position well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Remember, there is not a mistake. There's not a mistake. It becomes a mistake when you regret about it, when you continue to having sorrow about it. Anything that you have is an experience. So try to learn from it, especially when it's bad. Try to learn from it. That's something I want to put in place. And I'm telling you that you're going to get your destination. You're going to get there. So don't give up. Don't give up.
Yes. Always leave room for God. Yeah. Even if you are planning something, just know that God can just come and say, this thing that you are doing, this is not really for you, you can still go other place, and you should still know that okay, God can still say okay, this thing that you are doing, I'm going to breathe on it and make it your destination and everything. All you need to do is to be focused. You need to be focused in your 20s, because in your 20s, that's when you really plan life. There's nobody is disturbing you and all those things. That's when you really plan life, and now you know okay, this is where I am going to try to just be focused and never be distracted, no matter the situation, no matter the stress, and no matter all the temptation. Even
Absolutely.
me, I'm passing through temptation and all those things. Even this video now, we have recorded it before. Now we need to record it again because the audio was bad, and that sensation, maybe we could have just give up and say abeg, I know they do again, let me just go and relax.
Yeah,
you understand?
but we have a place where
yes, because we know our vision, we know what we wanted to achieve today.
Yeah, and when you have a vision, nobody's saying that you cannot have fun, but when you have a vision, you know when it's time to have fun, you know when it's time to focus. That's something that is for sure. So always remember that. Create yourself a vision, create yourself a destination, and the rest, it won't be hard. What you will do will become a sacrifice because you know where you're leading to.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you. We don't know how to thank you. Please let me to thank Ugo.
No.
Because it has been really, really patient with me and all this thing, and all the temptation that I said about, that I talked about, that we record everything, and I did not see any sound. It still stayed behind and have to record it with
It's
you.
my pleasure.
It's
my pleasure.
Really, I'm really honored, and I'm really happy that you choose to do this with me.
No, it's my pleasure.
You
Thank you very much. You both should subscribe because this channel is wonderful.
Yeah.
You know, the content is crazy and it's wonderful.
And
really.
we are coming with more episodes, more people to talk.
Please subscribe, like, share, because this can really help people. You don't know
your friends, help people that you know.
Your friends can help. You can help your friends. So subscribe, share, really.
I hope you come back again.
For sure.
If we have anything that I know that Ugo will be good at it, I will surely invite you.
You can comment, write questions. And you can come again.
Yes, you can. Yes, if you have any question to ask Ugo, you can. Maybe I did not ask the right question. You can also ask your own. Then I will jot it down. I can invite Ugo again. He will surely come and answer it for you guys. Okay, bye. Okay, guys.
Have a nice day. Bye.